Hi guys, welcome to my channel again. Now I'm going to react the part 2 about the fact and story of Malaysia itself. Before our video, it was simply amazing about the landmark Petronas Tower and also a lot of huge beautiful beaches and landmark of Malaysia, also known of diversity of different cultures and languages. Malaysia itself is a part of Asia and it's very similar to Indonesia and the Philippines, but it's different of history. Before guys, my video is about the Indonesia and it's very similar to Indonesia, the Philippines, and of course now in the Malaysia. So guys, I'm excited again, so let's begin to watch the part 2 of Malaysia facts and story.
As we have all journeyed here on FTD
wow.
Facts, some of you have been with us from the very beginning. And we've explored a lot of cultures in the South Asian region, and we've learned a lot about issues between nations, but as well similarities that we all have, although we're living in different countries. But today, we are going to look at another South Asian country, a country that is not only beautiful in its natural state, but through its culture, architecture, and voice of its people, it has stood out to the rest of the world. And this is the country and people of Malaysia. Hey guys, what's going on? Dave Walton here, and welcome back to FTD Facts, the channel where we teach you guys everything about everything. Now before I get in this video, just to let everyone know who's here for the first time, we like to take a lot of recommendations from our viewers. And because of that, this video itself has been recommended by so many of you that, well, we gotta thank you guys, because so many of you guys wanted us to talk about Malaysia. But before we get into the video, I want to ask you guys, what is the worst place that you guys have ever been on vacation? Come on, we've all been there, we've all experienced the worst vacation. Let me know down there.
Maybe cool. Malaysia.
So first things first, we gotta talk about when it comes to Malaysia is its population. And it is a strong people of 31,394,000 people on a landmass of 330,803 square kilometers. This makes the country the 44th most populous country in the entire world, with 92 people per square kilometer. But see, it's not just its people that makes it a beautiful place. As a matter of fact, it is also its land. For example, Malaysia is known for having an amazing cave network, which people come from all around the world just to see and explore. For example, the Clearwater Cave stands at the 8th largest cave in the entire world, being 215.3 kilometers long. But there's also the Sarawak Chamber, which is one of the biggest chambers on the entire planet. As a matter of fact, it is the largest chamber by area in the entire world, and it is so big that you could fit a 747 inside the chamber. Now, like many countries in South Asia, Malaysia has had multiple names. For example, Aurea Chersonius was one of its original name, which meant the Peninsula of Gold. And this came from the famous Greek writer and astronomer Ptolemy. But the current word for Malaysia is believed to have come from Malaya, which is a river in Sumatra. Now, the country also shares land on one of the biggest islands in all of South of Asia. This is the island of Borneo, and it is the third largest island in the entire world. And the island itself is divided up between Malaysia, Brunei, and Indonesia. Now, Malaysia's also got one awesome record. It is the largest roundabout in the entire world. The Persian Sultan Salahuddin Abdul Aziz Shah is a roundabout that is 2.2 miles long, and it is located in Prita Jaya. Now, we all know that South Asia is known for having a lot of English-speaking people. And this is obviously due to the fact that the British owned many of these countries. However, Malaysia was the first country to have an English-speaking school in the entire region. The Penang Free School was built and founded on October 21st, 1816, and it is still going today. And on top of that, it is considered to be Malaysia's oldest school of all. Now, we can't talk about countries without talking about its wildlife and, of course, its ecosystems that are protected by the UNESCO. For example, the country has 5 protected UNESCO World Heritage Sites, but one of them isn't actually a natural park. It's a historic connection of two cities. They are called Malacca and Georgetown, and the reason for the induction of these two cities is because they have had over 500 years of culture and trade between the East and West. And as for these two cities, they are formally known as the cities of the Straits of Malacca, which were inscribed in 2008. But like I said, the other UNESCO sites are actually natural parks. And one of the reasons for this is because Malaysia has had a dark time in its history when it comes to its environment. And that dark time is a result of deforestation. Between 2000 and 2012, Malaysia had the highest percentage of forest loss, coming in at 14.4%, equaling over 47,278 square kilometers. And much of that is due to companies wanting palm oil, and it's really quite unfortunate. But however, let's not give up all hope, because Malaysia does have organizations that want to protect its environment. And with that in mind, the country is still home to 14,500 species of flowering plants and trees, over 200 species of mammals, 600 bird species, and many other amazing little creatures roaming around the country. And considering we're talking about the environment, let's talk about Sipadan Island, a treasure in Malaysia. Now, this is the only oceanic island to be 2,000 feet above sea level. And it's not just its height that makes it an interesting place, but it is home to some interesting little creatures as well. Firstly, in 1933, it was listed as a bird sanctuary, and although in history it has had territorial disputes between Malaysia and Indonesia, one of the most fascinating things about this island, it was created by volcanic rock. And because of that, it is home to over 3,000 species of fish and coral, and it is considered one of the richest habitats for marine life. And for those reasons alone, it is one of the greatest places to scuba dive on the entire planet. Divers come from all over the world just to see the marine life. Species like manta rays and sea turtles, which use the area for mating purposes. So there you have it, guys. This is another video talking about another great South Asian country. My name's Dave Wappa, and before I get out of here, guys, be sure to leave a comment for a future FTD Facts video. But it's been great talking about Malaysia, a country of beauty and change. With a vast amount of biodiversity and cultural diversity, it is a place where one can see the natural and historical aspects of life, which makes us reflect on who we are as human beings and responsible caretakers of this planet. It is Malaysia, the country called the Peninsula of Gold, but it is a treasure of peace, prosperity, and above all, life.
Guys, thank you so much to watch my videos, and if you like my videos, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment about my video. Guys, thank you so much. Ha guys, maraming salamat pala guys. May pa-shoutout pala ako sa mga nag-comment, nag-like sa aking YTC channel. Simulan po natin. Thank you so much for Doris Joy Gisihan, Rog Lopez, Esther Jubila, Janel World TV, Veron Gibbs, Brad Zen, Rachel Laza, Karen Galeno, Mac TV 18, Kigel Nunez, Dark Official, Team Padili TV, Dice Media, Juicy Bongkalon, Chris Simplacer, Mariel's World, Prince Tris Gaming, Mans and Micah Siblings, JC Contreras TV, Jill Magtoloy, It's James A, Almario Jamsay, Gaga Journal, Jessely Salgado Karandang, Justin Krem Naraga, Ivy Rakitera, Cha Gunda, Natasha Pabian, Charvin De Gea, Mami Ash and Ayesha, Julina Kalangan, Alec Po, Jill Magtuloy, Vinice Riza Lacson, Arisman Gomez, Jersian, Kerser, Michelle A, Tien Sibalius, Medi Meds, Atom TV, Mads M. Sista, Remark Alonsagay, Plat PH, BV Platon, Dags Bautista and Family, Tutus Kitchen, Idis Zenecal, Kinsey Arroyo, Migu Nako Band, Fantastic Inday, Adventure Queens, Buhay OFW.TV, Digital Pen, M Scholar, HGC, Realty May Travel, Joam K. Lapitan, PSQ Nation. Guys, salamat sa inyong lahat. Kundi dahil sa inyo, wala pong nag-comment, walang nag-subscribe sa aking channel. Maraming salamat sa inyo guys. Utang na loob ko sa inyo ang mga comment niyo sa aking channel. Maraming salamat sa inyo.